Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Coach Jeff here with Asiyama Academy, and today we're going to be talking about the crossover dribble. All right, whether if you're a beginner or you're an advanced basketball player, you play on a high school team or a college team, this video is going to be for you. All right, so we're going to talk about how to effectively do the crossover dribble. All right, there's going to be different ways that you can do the crossover, and we're going to talk all about it. This is going to be one of the many moves that can help you get by defenders. All right, so when you think of the crossover, there's different ways that you can do the crossover. It's not just one crossover. All right, and we're going to get into it and talk about all of it right after the intro.
What we like to do, man. Asiyama Academy.
So I have a free shooting plan workout. All right, if you guys are interested, all you have to do is email me at asiyamaacademy@gmail.com. It's a good shooting workout. All right, it gives you the basics from how you can start close to the rim and work your way out, okay, and help you become a better shooter. All right, so I'll send it to you for free. All you got to do is email me at asiyamaacademy@gmail.com, and I'll send it right over to you. There's no strings attached. There's no catch, nothing like that. Just send me an email. I got you. I'll send it right over to you, okay? It's a free shooting workout, all right? It's going to help you become a better shooter. Okay, so when it comes to the crossover dribble, let's talk about what the definition of a crossover dribble is. Crossover dribble is when the ball travels from one hand to the other hand in front of your body, all right? So this is my body right here. The ball is in my left hand, and it's going to travel in front of my body from my left hand to my right hand, all right? And then I cross it back over. So the ball comes from my right hand this time to my left hand. That's a crossover, all right? So that's the very basic definition of a crossover dribble. Now, when it comes to you doing stationary crossover dribbles to improve on that, this is what you can do, all right? First of all, we have crossover dribbles where it's tight crossover dribbles, where it's inside my feet. You guys see my legs here. If I keep it inside right here, this is what you call tight crossover dribbles, all right? So if you're practicing your crossover dribble and you want to do a drill, you can, for example, you can do 40 crossovers and do 3 sets of that, all right? So if I do this 40 times, right, that's a set, okay? And now, when it comes to doing the tight crossover dribbles, there's ways that you can do it. You can start off by doing it slow, like this, right? Just to get a nice movement, a nice feel. And then you can also do it fast, right? Just like that. So that's one of the ways that you can practice the crossover dribble when it's tight, the tight crossover dribble. Now the next way that you can work on the crossover dribble is going wide. This is where you go outside of your legs, all right? Or you can say outside your frame. When I come outside just like that, all right? So again, when I do the crossover dribble, I can do it slow to start, right? Once I get the hang of it, I go faster, right? And then another tip is when you're doing a crossover dribble, it's gonna be good to sway your body back and forth. This is gonna help you because when you're in the game, right, and you wanna do a crossover, and you sway your body, it's gonna make it look like you're going one way and then you cross over and go the other way. All right, so it's gonna help you if you sway your body back and forth. You just lean to the side, all right? Once you get the hang of those, right, remember this is stationary, your feet aren't moving. Now you can practice doing it on the move, okay? You can practice going forward, you can practice going backwards. All right, so again, from here, and I'm gonna go forward. Say I practice going tight, all right? I can go tight walking up, okay? And then the same thing going backwards, all right? And then you can practice going outside the frame, all right? Going outside the frame, okay? So remember, when you're doing a crossover dribble, in order to make it effective, the ball has to hit the middle of the ground right here, all right? When I do the crossover dribble. In order for it to effectively travel to my other hand, it has to hit the middle. So if I cross over right here and the ball hits right there, it's not gonna really come to my hand as effectively, right? And it might be easy for somebody to steal the ball. And the same thing, if I cross it over, right, I cross over and it comes right here and it bounces in front of my right foot, I may lose the ball. All right, so you want to make sure that your target is the middle, right in front of you, the middle part of the ground. That's where you want to aim when you're crossing over. And also when you're doing the crossover dribble, you want to make sure you flick your wrist. Kind of like when we shoot the ball, you got to flick your wrist. You got to flick it from side to side when you're crossing over. Okay, now that you have a better understanding of the crossover dribble, when it comes to how you should do it, the type of drills that you can do, now let's talk about how to use the crossover effectively when somebody's guarding you. All right, how can we use the crossover when you want to make a move to get by the defender and go to the rim? All right, here's the key when it comes to doing the crossover drill. So this was a drill that I used to struggle with in high school, but once I got to my senior year, I was able to do it very easily. Okay, it's just a simple between the legs drill. Let me try it right now, see if I can still do it. All right, let's continue. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards. I know you guys might look at me and be like, Coach Jeff, that's mad easy. Well, you know what? If you're in 7th grade, if you're in 8th grade, maybe even if you're in 9th grade, that what I just did right there, that might be tough for you, especially if you're a beginner starting out. And like I said, this was something that I struggled with. What I did was I started working on my handles a lot so that I can be somebody who doesn't get stripped easily, right? I want to be able to dribble the ball and nobody steals it from me. And so I was able to go to college and play shooting guard, small forward, sometimes point guard. I ended up playing semi-pro and I was the shooting guard there. And so what I did was I decided to create a PDF document just for dribbling. A dribbling PDF document for only $7. All right, $7, there's no catch. I just want to help as many kids out as possible. I want to make sure that it gets into the hands of people who just want to become better basketball players. And in this case, if you're trying to be a point guard, shooting guard, any type of guard who wants to learn how to protect the ball, that PDF document is going to help you out. Now, it's not going to help you turn into Kyrie Irving or anything like that, but it is going to help you have secure hands. You just got to make sure that you practice it as much as you can. Remember, it's only $7, and the way that you get it is you can either hit the link down in the description below, or what you can do is you can go to ASIAMAacademy.com. If you go to ASIAMAacademy.com, you'll be able to see it there as well. All right, so make sure you go purchase that today. Now let's get back to the video. The key is when you're doing a crossover dribble, right? The ball starts in one hand and it travels to the other, right? What you want to do is you want to make it look like you're going in the direction where the ball is in. So right now the ball is in my right hand, right? So if I start, I want to make it look like I'm actually going to go that way, right? And the way that I'm going to sell it is I'm going to look in that direction, and then my right foot is also going to step in that direction, okay? And then I'm going to do a mini lunge just like this. And from this point, this is where I'm going to cross over to the other side, and then I'm going to go finish, all right? So one way you guys can practice this before you actually do it on the move is you can come like this, right, and bring it back. Come like that, bring it back. All right, the key is when you're doing the crossover dribble, you want to step. All right, you want to make sure you step. So if the ball's on my right, I'm going to step with my right. If the ball's on the left, I'm going to step with my left. All right, and I'm also looking this way. I'm lunging. You guys see this position I'm in? This is called a lunge position. So you want to make it look like you're going this way, but at the last second, boom, I'm crossing back over. All right, now this crossover dribble can lead to a jump shot or it can lead to a layup. All right, so let's see how it looks when I'm facing the rim. So if I'm here, all right, I'm gonna lunge, crossover, right, and I'm finished. Okay, so again, you want to make sure you get low. You want to make sure you lunge that foot out and you cross it right over. Okay, so let's look at it going the other way. All right, so I'm here, the ball's in my right hand. Come up, lunge, go right up. All right, So the next time you're at the park or you're playing with your friends or you're in basketball practice, try this move. You've probably done this move plenty of times before, but now maybe this has helped you be more aware of how you can actually use this crossover to get you where you need to go. All right, because a lot of times we forget when we use these dribble moves, the purpose of us using the dribble move is to help us get where we need to go. All right, so maybe this will be one of your favorite crossovers once you learn how to do it. You know, in basketball, you just need to master 1 or 2 dribble moves. Just master like 2 of them and you're good to go. All right, so again, like I said, you want to make sure the ball is here. You want to make sure you lunge, crossover. All right, lunge, crossover, lunge, crossover, lunge, crossover. Okay, that's something you can do. You can do it 20 times, 30 times, and then you're good to go. Now that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you guys some value. If it did, please do us a big favor and give us a thumbs up. All right. If you have any questions or any comments that you want to make, please feel free to do so down below. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos that comes out. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. And always remember, the lion mentality lives.